We're going casual today. Different setup, camera phone, different format, because it's been a long time and I've got a lot to catch you up on, so let's do this. Welcome back to Movie Lunchies. I'm Alexis. If you've never been here before, we watch things and we eat them. I know it's been a really long time since I've last seen you guys, but that's because there's been a lot going on this time. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to make a cake for a silent voice because it deserves one. And as we do that, I'm going to fill you in on what's been happening. So enjoy the visuals and let's do this. Alright, I'm just going to talk through this while you're watching what's going on the screen. If you want me to get into a more detailed process of what was going on here, then you can let me know, and if enough people want to know, then I'll do something for you guys. All you need to know is that I'm making a Japanese strawberry and cream cake for this one. And I'll tell you why at the end. But while we're doing this, let me go ahead and fill you in on what's been going on, because it's been several months since the last video came out, and I obviously have not been filming or posting anything on the YouTubes. So, the exciting news is that I wrote a book.
Wow.
It's called In Between, Unity Through Transformation. I spent about 3 years writing it. I'll read the back for you so you don't have to. For the ones who need to know they're not alone. Have you ever found yourself drifting in the gray areas of a world that encompasses so many dichotomies where you have to be this or that but nothing in between? Do you find it challenging to balance the different aspects of your personality within society's constraints and expectations? Consider this book a navigation tool to evoke a transformation within you to heal and foster a better society. In A.D. Johnson's debut and introspective memoir, delve into their journey of self-discovery and self-acceptance. Spanning 10 chapters, Johnson explores and embraces their intersecting identities, such as their racial backgrounds, spiritual beliefs, gender, and more. In Between is a book in which readers are sure to find a piece of themselves. So yeah, that's the main thing that I've been up to. I felt called to write a book around my experience navigating the several intersectional parts of my personality because I land in a lot of those in-between spaces personally. I am a child of divorce who was raised in 2 very different homes. I am biracial, quite obviously. I have a black mother and a white father. I am bisexual, which was a relatively new revelation as of about 4 years ago, maybe. I'm demigender, which is the most recent revelation I've had. I talk about my journey through growing in my spirituality, in finding my place in society as someone who was brought up in what used to be middle class family. Now, I think definitely the economy and the people in it are split up into 2 very distinct and different categories, but I go more into that in the book. I talk about my mental health journey. I talk about my relationships. I talk about navigating through this time period of being both young and also somehow old at the same time. I bring up a lot of personal memories and experiences that I've been through in order to paint the picture of how I personally managed to grow as much as I have and become the person that I am and was always meant to be, and transform myself to curate the kind of life that I want for myself. So that is what In Between is about. And if you would like to check it out, which I highly suggest you do, maybe I'm biased because Leah wrote it, but it would not only help me a lot, but I think everybody could potentially find something in there that would help them navigate the struggle areas of their own lives as well. But I have a new website that I built around this book, and I plan to continue to keep it updated and do things like create a blog, have regular newsletters that I keep everyone informed on. But I have my link to the book. It's on Amazon. It's available in paperback and Kindle version. My website is adjohnson.online. Pretty easy to remember. I will put the link in the description, and I also have the link in my profile if you want to take a look at that. You'll also find short stories that I've already written and links to other stuff that I've worked on. So I highly suggest you check that out as well. Now, the even better news is that this book has won an award. I was able to attend a women's wellness conference recently and do enough networking that I secured myself an award with the International Impact Book Awards, which is pretty cool. I won the category in cultural identity and parentheses immigration, but that's not part of my story. And it's pretty cool. So if you feel so inclined to take a look at that and look more into it, again, that's something you can find on my website, adjohnson.online. Again, I'll put that link in the description. Now, with all that being said, I have been definitely focusing my time lately on building myself as an author, quite obviously. So I've written this book, my memoir, and I'm also working on other projects at the moment that honestly at this point I think will be done faster than I think. So if you want to keep up with that, most likely most of the things following up in between will be fiction novels. So if you want to stay tuned for those, make sure you subscribe to my website so that I can keep you updated on that and future events that I have coming up, such as book signings, which I'll have one for in between coming up here soon in maybe a month and a half or so, give or take. It just depends, because what's also happening is I am moving out of my apartment. So yeah, it's been one thing after another. Now, that definitely means that the next time you see me or a video on this channel, I will be in a different location, and I will prayerfully have a more permanent setup going. So that will make it easier to get things done in terms of not just working on myself as an author, but also working on myself as a YouTuber, video editor, just these kinds of creative things that I thoroughly enjoy doing with myself, because I would rather spend my life full of joy, you know? And that's a story that, again, you'll find in my memoir. So yeah, next time you see me, we'll be in a different location. We'll have a more permanent setup, and I'm honestly very excited because I've had other plans for this channel since I started it, and if everything falls in place the way I'm hoping that it will, then that means I'll be able to implement those things into what I'm doing. So I'll be able to do things like make a Patreon where you can watch me stream and watch TV shows. You'll have access to my notes if you want recipes or baking tips, things like that. Most likely extra content, maybe some freebies. I'm trying to build, and market myself, not just for the sake of making a name, but to build a community so that everybody has a chance to interact, not just with me, but with each other, and enjoy content that hopefully inspires you creatively, inspires you spiritually, makes you laugh, makes you smile, maybe is something that brings you joy in your day while you're going throughout your own life. So definitely subscribe to this channel as well so that you can be informed whenever things like that start rolling. I don't know how long it's going to take, but if you've been around since the beginning, you know that even though I have a lot of space and time between my videos sometimes, I have never quite abandoned the channel, and I don't plan to. This is a project that I really enjoy working on, and I want to continue it, and I would really love to see it flourish, so I'm gonna continue working on it. And also, I just enjoy watching movies, enjoy reacting to movies, enjoy being silly and being myself, and letting myself go and being free. And that is what all of this for the past, technically for the past like 31 years, but for the past at least 3-4 years specifically has been about for me. So I have come a long way, and I'm hoping that I can help other people come a long way as well. Now, those are all the updates I have for you. So as we wind down on this video, I'll just talk a little bit about this cake, I guess. Like I said at the beginning, I decided to go with a Japanese strawberry and cream cake, like a traditional one that you would get for holiday, birthdays, or what have you. It was inspired by this in a silent voice, and I made the decision to go with this cake specifically because it was my birthday around the time of filming this, obviously, which at this point was a long time ago, but nuance. It was an interesting cake to make. It definitely required a different process than most like Western cakes require. So that was interesting and fun. I think it turned out relatively dense for my liking. Otherwise, it was a pretty decent strawberry cream cake. Not necessarily my favorite, but I enjoyed making it, and I wouldn't mind trying it again to lock down that texture, whatever it's supposed to be. So it was fun to make, very simple, didn't stress me out at all, and I was able to share it with family and friends for my birthday to celebrate life and just how far I've come, because ironically enough, if you want to put it that way, because it wasn't really ironic or coincidental, because I planned this on purpose, but I made sure that my book was published by my birthday this year, and that was exciting for me. I definitely wanted to get past that, so that I could breathe from the stress of trying to get it done, and B, so that I could celebrate that with a new year of life changes. And definitely life is changing, has been changing, will change some more, and I'm excited about it. I really am, and I hope to see you guys in the future. I hope to hear from you. Hope that you're doing well, and I hope that you're also growing and life is getting to that point where you can enjoy yourself. If not, then stick around, because maybe you'll find some inspiration. That's what my hope is, honestly, for anything that I do. I just want to make people feel good about themselves and feel inspired, So, thank you for sticking around for this video with me, and thank you for being patient. If you were waiting on me to come up with another video, I know I have a lot listed in terms of movies I have to watch, movies that you guys have requested, and oh yeah, I still owe you guys that Lion King cake, and I'll get to it, I promise. It's just again, bear with me because it's gonna be a while. But with that being said, make sure you subscribe, make sure you enjoy your day. I'll see you sometime soon, and we'll be in a new location. I suppose I can say thanks for eating with me because, well, oh well. I'll see you in the next one, whenever it is. Bye. Okay. Where? Are you gonna sing or not? Do I need to sing to myself?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alexis. Happy birthday to you. Happy.
What?
That's okay, she makes you roll up.
Are you 29?
She wishes she was.
You look like 20 or 29.
But he acts like an older man though, doesn't he?
Eat it.
A young old
Eat
man.
it.